Everyone's favorite live YouTube channel about comic books, right? That's what we're about. It's new comic book day, and we've got a huge stack of brand new comic books from DC, Marvel. We'll be breaking down from Absolute Wonder Woman all the way to Ultimate Spider-Man, plus Godzilla destroys the Marvel Universe. This week, hey, there we are. This week we are packed with big releases. Stay tuned because we'll be going through every major title that we bought this week, including some highlights like the hottest variant covers from Alex Ross, and I'll be giving quick tidbits so you know which issues are must pickups and which one should be added to your pull list. Plus, let me know in the chat, what's the #1 book you're grabbing this week? What do you got on your pull list? What'd you get this week? Brian and I recorded four videos prior to this live episode. We did a bunch of traveling this weekend. We went up all the way to Long Island for Route 110 Comic Con, visited a comic shop in Long Island, visited a comic shop in New Jersey, an excellent comic shop. Stay tuned for those. All right. Let's dive into the comics we bought. Plus, stay tuned to the end. We found some stuff when we were recently cleaning an attic. Some amazing toys that we found in an attic, and we're going to show you guys just because we figured you'd be interested in it. New York Comic Con's coming up. Anton can't wait for it. You know what time it is, everyone. It's everyone's favorite time in the video. It's the time that I spin us around. So let's spin around. Hopefully that looks right to you. I test it over here after we spin. You guys get to see part of the basement. If you would like to become a member, we are going to be doing special episodes for members only of what the basement looks like all around here, how crazy it's become down here. So without any further ado, let's get into what we've bought because there is a lot. Look at the stack. And like we said, we have some extra stuff that we added, stuff we found in the attic. It's been a long day, guys. Let's get going. Detective Comics 101, Batman's classic title pushes forward with another gritty Gotham mystery. If you're loving the dark, moody vibe, don't skip this one. This is a fantastic book. Angel, what's up? Anton, what's up? I don't think Brian's going to be on here. Like I said, we recorded 4 episodes earlier today from some traveling we did, so I don't know if he made it back home in time. So, oh, actually, no, this is not Detective. This is our free Batman. We did a whole bunch of the Batman Day. So there's one, Batman Year 2, Issue 1, Batman Gotham Sampler. These are all the Batman. Of course, I had to get Absolute Batman. I think it's like, variant number, print number 100. Another Absolute Batman cover. Maybe we'll do something on this, see what we should get drawn on it. Here's the silver cover. There's Detective Comics 101. I was holding the wrong one up later. No one said anything. Dude, the Twilight Zone was great. I have it coming up. It's the only issue I read prior to the video. Usually I don't have time to read them, but I really wanted to read that one. What's up, Jason? Listen, here you go. Detective 101, Batman's classic title, pushes forward with another gritty Gotham mystery. If you're loving the dark, moody vibe, don't skip on this one. Immortal Legends, Batman #2, Elseworld styles take on Batman mythos. Beautiful art, very moody, very different. If you want something fresh from your standard Gotham books, this is the one to pick up. We were recently talking to Brian about how many different Batman titles there are right now. Let's get into our Superman titles. Superman Unlimited #5, big cosmic level Superman action. One of the most over-the-top Superman titles out right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving the Summer Superman. I wonder if the Summer Superman's going to end this week because isn't summer over next week? So how much more do we get there? Guys, I'm keeping somewhat tabs on the thing. Hopefully you guys are chatting amongst yourselves. If you're looking for any of the Deadpool Batman variant covers, we have a bunch in the shop. Some ones I didn't even see anywhere, but they had them in our shop, so check them out. Superman issue number 30. This is Superman's main title. Month after month, this delivers. If you're following this, you know how great this has been. This has been an absolute fantastic story here. Summer Superman's been really good. But what do I say week after week? What's the best DC title week after week? You know what I'm talking about. Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 12. We just did a short on this. The Amazon warrior continues her epic arc. She's trapped in a maze, trying to get out. She gets help from an old friend. Let's see if she finally gets out this month. It's been a while. This is definitely the strongest DC title right now. This is a great title. What's my favorite title at DC? That's a whole nother question. You guys who have been here long enough know. It's The Flash, and here is The Flash's 25th issue, anniversary issue. Big shakeup in here. Barry and Wally, something's going on. And yes, I bought all of love this one, covers. There you go. Great series. Really is. Absolutely great series. All right, let's look at this. Green Arrow, number 29. Number 28. Ollie's back in the spotlight. This just got canceled, too. Expect lots of action and some fun team-ups in this. Unfortunately, it got canceled. Green Arrow just can Green Arrow can just never, he never makes it like we want him to, does he? He never actually survives long enough to be a long-running title. It's been like that for years. But his partner Green Lantern also. Green Lantern number 27. This cosmic storyline has Hal and John continues to face the fallout of fractured spectrum. Lantern fans, this has been a great story so far. The Green Lantern comics, this Green Lantern decor, been fantastic. One of my favorite stories right here. Justice League United number 11. This is a big title. This is shaping the entire DC universe. Lots of big moments, especially for some of the heroes we don't see a lot of. So you should definitely be checking this out if you're a DC fan. That's reverse Chad. I'm reverse Chad when we spin it around. You're right, Anton. That's good. I'm reverse Chad before we spin around. This ties into Justice League Unlimited. Mr. Terrific Year 1. Issue number 5, one of DC's smartest heroes, gets his due in this one. This miniseries has been an underrated gem. I highly recommend it. Science, heart, and superheroes all rolled into one. Plus, there's another Flash cover of this one. Look at that. The New History of the DC Universe, issue number 3. A Flash variant cover. This retells key moments in the DC Universe. This one has a lot to do with the Flash. I believe it starts with Crisis, if I remember correctly, and goes all the way to Rebirth, maybe? I don't remember the actual time frame. There's a short on this, too, so it starts with the Flash, ends with the Flash. I would rather be the Flash. Flash has been my favorite for a long time. Fantastic Four. It has a lot to do with my family and stuff. The fact that, I have 3 members in my family. That's why we're the Fantastic Four. Here's the title that I was really looking forward to. Twilight Zone issue number 1. In the comments, let us know if you've read it. I read it already. It's written by a friend of the show, Dan Waters. It has the twist of Twilight Zone. I hope that this series lasts a long time. I am a huge Twilight Zone fan. I've been recently watching the 1980s ones on YouTube. Saw some of them when they were on. Not all of them, so I'm catching up on those. Having a great time. Invisible Man number 2. Come on, it's classic Universal Monsters horror. Adapted into comic book form. Creepy, moody, and worth checking out. This is a good one. Here's the variant covers. These Universal Monsters coming from Image are really good. Void Rivals. What do you guys think of Void Rivals? Is it worth watching? From the Transformers Aragon universe, Skybound keeps this just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Here's the variant covers. That's a great cover. There you go. That's DC and Indie. Now let's look at some of the Marvel. Actually, no, I forgot one. I forgot this DC one. This is the New Fun Comics. It's a facsimile. I hate comics this size, but since this is such an important historical thing, I figured I'd grab it. It's actually just copied page for page like the original, so it has all the original ads and stuff. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I never find a place for these. They're just too big. They don't fit in the file cabinets, but I had to get it. Let's go. Remember, State of the End. I found some stuff in the attic recently. I'll tell you about it later on, but some impressive stuff. You stay tuned for it. Spider-Man and Wolverine number 5. Come on, two of Marvel's biggest characters, claws and webs. Come on, how could you not be reading this? I grabbed another one of the Halloween covers. Battle World number 1, the Iron Man mask cover. It's Secret Wars vibe. It's a throwback. It's Iron Man. Come on, it's issue number 1. Looking forward to reading it. One of my favorite characters, The Thing number 5. Do you guys know what my favorite character at Marvel is? My favorite DC character is The Flash. Who's my favorite Marvel character? Ben Grimm and his solo stories. It's a blast. This issue is packed with heart and humor, as he always does. He's punching Hammerhead. Great art in here, too. Death of the Silver Surfer, issue number 4. The cosmic tragedy deepens. Will Norrin survive? Or is this really the death of him? I don't think it is, but you know. Who? D-Man? No. Actually, honestly, my favorite Marvel hero is Iron Fist. And it's a whole big thing with how I grew up. I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood. I was one of the only white kids in there. And all my friends growing up were black. And that just, I felt like Iron Fist because Power Man was his best buddy. And my best buddy was like Power Man. So that's why I grew up like that. I still live not far from where I grew up. I live about maybe a 5-minute drive from where I grew up. So Godzilla destroys the Marvel Universe, number 3. Yes, he's still destroying the Marvel Universe. I don't know what's taking so long. In this one, he takes on the X-Men. Predator, Black, White, Red, and Blood, or Black, White, and Blood. It's an anthology Predator story, a bunch of different stories about how brutal he is. In the comments, tell me if you're buying the Alex Ross covers, because I sure as hell am. Black Panther, number 2. There you go. How great is this cover? Wait, whose cat is that? Oh, it's his cat. All new Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider number 2. Look at how great these covers are. Emma Frost, the White Queen, number 4. X-Men number 22. These are some amazing, amazing covers. I hope everybody's buying them. I showed you the best comic at DC. Now here's the best comic at Marvel. Ultimate Spider-Man number 21. Peter Parker's run, Ultimate Spider-Man continues. It is ending soon. This has been the best comic book on the stands right now. Guaranteed the best comic book on stands. Plus, there's an additional Ultimate title this week. Ultimate Hawkeye number 1. This is the newest Ultimate Universe. Hawkeye joins the lineup. This is a one-shot, so we'll only see him here. Maybe he'll make his way to an Avengers Ultimate. Also got something interesting. This was a gift from Steve, who actually shops at the same local comic shop, JHU Comics. This is from Steve. Steve wants to be on the show to show his collection, so he kind of bribed me and gave me this as a gift. But thank you, Steve. Hope you're watching. If you're not watching now, hope you're watching later. Thank you. Steve's going to be on the show soon. We're going to be recording in about a week or so. Also picked up this week, I'm going to show you another book I picked up, then I'll show you the stuff, then I'll give you my recommendation next week, then I'll show you what I grabbed from what I found in Attic. I grabbed this. Yes, I am a huge Fantastic Four fan. I know I don't need this, but it just looked cool. Fantastic Four for Dummies. Not sure what I could learn from it, but you know what? It looked fun. Has a bunch of stuff on there, so I'm actually going to try to get the author to come on the show. All right, let's do recommendations, then the big part. I found a couple of really cool things. I'll tell you where it was. My wife dug some stuff out, some cool toys we found. So here's my DC recommendation. Absolute Evil number 1. Absolute DC has been around for a year now. The bad guys have noticed, so they're going to get their own title. Marvel Spider-Man Noir number 1. Spider-Man Noir. He's going to get a movie at some point. 3 indies. Starship Godzilla number 1. Another IDW Godzilla. Brian, if you're listening, pick this up. Real, yeah, Warlord number 1, because isn't Warlord number 1, the actual Warlord is in one of the other DC stories? I picked it up recently, and then this continues that story, if I remember correctly, with that Warlord. Last Days of H.P. Lovecraft is another recommendation, number 1. It's based on a book, a French book, if I remember correctly, about the history of H.P. Lovecraft. And finally, trade paperback for the first time, The Human Fly trade paperback from IPI. We interviewed twice the author of that, Chris Segura. He is writing another series called Human Fly versus Dracula, and that's going to be awesome. So if you didn't check that out, check out our interview with Chris Segura. There was one where we talked about this Human Fly, and then the most recent one, we discussed the new one coming up. All right, now let's look at what I found. Unfortunately, my mom-in-law passed away about a year ago. We're cleaning up her house right now, and in her attic was a bunch of stuff that I had left there over the years. My wife and I have been married for almost 30 years now, so it's accumulated over the years, and there's some stuff in there that I did not realize was in there. And here is one thing I didn't realize was in there. There's one thing. So, there you go. There's one thing I found. There you go. Not much needs to be explained. There's some other things. This. Pretty cool also. This. Also cool. I love the indie figures. Forgot that I had these. Also got I can't honestly remember when I got these, but I picked them up at a convention if I remember correctly, many years ago. That most of you had no idea something like this would even be in existence. And of course, that. How cool are these? If you know the history of this, in Raiders of the Lost Ark, on one of the walls, there's this hieroglyphics there that shows Art 2 and C3PO. And I know I saw these at a convention years ago, and I was like, you know what? I got to get these because the tie-in between Star Wars and you know the whole story about Indiana Jones is actually supposedly, you know, Han Solo it's a dream that Indiana Jones having that he's frozen Han Solo. Yeah, that's a whole nother one. So hopefully you enjoyed this. All right, that's this week's new books, new stuff. We got a whole bunch of things. Absolute Wonder Woman all the way to Ultimate Hawkeye. This was a massive week for me for both DC, Marvel, and some indie stuff. Hopefully you like it. Now I want to hear from you in the chat. You guys are awesome who are in the chat. Been here the whole time. You're here every week. I appreciate you guys. All of you, Anton, Jason, Angel, Lewis, all you guys are fantastic. Keep coming back. We do this show for you guys. There's a whole bunch of other people in here now. Hopefully you enjoy us. There's a bunch of people who watch after. Now, if you're hearing after, please comment. What are the must books you're going to be getting next week? Put it in the comments so everyone can see what you're buying. Are you buying the Alex Ross covers like me? Am I the only crazy one? If you had fun hanging out today, please hit the like button. Subscribe for more. We do a comic haul every week. We do live every Thursday. We do a haul every Saturday. We do another video every Tuesday, and we have a bunch of shorts throughout the week recommending things. Share this stream with a friend. Become a member. Subscribe. It helps us out. As you can see, we spend a lot of money each week. We sure do. Thanks for watching our weekly live show. See you next week for our new comic book day. That will be next Thursday at 6 o'clock. Some of you who are local, maybe I'll see you tomorrow at St. Anne's. Check it out there. Great convention on Staten Island tomorrow. St. Anne's Church has a huge convention run by friend of the show, Patrick Hickey. Check it out if you're in the area. Lots of good stuff. Crazy deals. It's only like $5 to get in. It helps the church. Check it out. I'll see you next week, all right? Don't go. Wait. Yeah, go. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye, guys. Here's the half turn to end it.